Alright, so it's Friday morning, just about ready to head out. Got camp packed up. Learned a neat trick that if we leave the ground cloth of the tent here, we have a great place to change into our paddling clothes for the day. And this is the view from our camp. I'm standing where our tent was. So you can see the ocean. You can actually hear the whales and the sea lions. And this is what the forest looks behind us like. So anyway, we're gonna get dressed and get paddling. The current, as far as I can tell looking at the water, it's all going that way all the time. And we've got to go that way. So we're gonna do our best. We'll hopefully get out of here. Don't know if we will or not. So if we don't, we're just gonna come back here and sit on the beach and watch whales until kind of noonish when the tide is at low tide, and it'll be slack, and then we'll try our best to paddle out. And if that doesn't work, then we're gonna go that way, and we'll go all the way around the island and back out that way. So hopefully we don't have to paddle around the island to get where we want to go. Hopefully we just get out of the North Pass, go out that way. But see how our day goes. Whew! Guess what?
We did it!
We're alive! We made it out of North Pass. That was intense. I don't know if you can see those waves. I don't know how big they were.
3 to 4 feet.
I would say 3-footers. I never got to the bottom of a swell that I couldn't see over the top of the next one. So if that's my gauge, they weren't as tall as I am sitting, but they were big and they were intimidating. You can see some of the waves out there. We're just sitting in an eddy up here on the north side of Shelter Island. Found a nice calm spot, so we're just sitting here catching our breath, getting some water, looking at the map. Figure I'd get the camera out. About 6 miles to get to Erin Island from here, 6 to 7 depending on how we paddle. So we're just gonna paddle down Shelter for a while, grab some lunch on the side of Shelter, hopefully find a nice spot to land. It's rocky here, but there's good spots all over. But yeah, we made it out. It's cloudy today, it's overcast, so we're wearing our dry tops, but just the same, I'm pretty warm.
I'm not underdressed or overdressed.
Yeah, we're
It's just perfect.
just right. So anyway, thought we'd check in that we made it out of North Pass, and it was dicey. Big waves, lots of headwind. I think our biggest challenge was the headwind more than the current in there. That's what I'm finding to be the hardest part, is the wind.
Well, the headwind was stirring up the waves.
Yeah, the headwind.
I think without the wind, we wouldn't have had those huge waves that we had.
Yeah, and then we could have paddled straight across and dealt with the current. But as it was, we had to paddle into the wind, into the waves a lot. So it wasn't the most efficient paddle across, but we made it. And yeah, now we're ready to head south, hopefully with the tailwind. Although it's kind of unnerving because it's nice to be able to see the waves and climb over them forward. Going with the wind, we're going to have the waves just coming up behind us, and we can surf them a little bit, but they still catch off guard. Alright, so after the chaos the last time you saw us, we have recovered Jana's paddle.
Yay!
We got it back. It was about 20 yards behind us. And we started off trying to paddle, staying together to go get it, and that didn't work out so well. So
He left me.
I left her. I left her in the waves.
Without a paddle.
Without a paddle, headed towards rocks. But it made it so I could go get her paddle a lot faster and get it to her a lot faster.
Yeah.
So here we are, we're good. We've got our paddles and we've made good time. And look up there, there's Haynes way up there. These are like Gull and Bird Islands, and way over there in the distance is Benjamin Island, where we were 2 nights ago. And yeah, we're trying to get over to, gonna head for that island next. That one's Erin Island. We're hoping to camp there. There's some sea lions. They've been checking us out. Yep, there they are.
Alright, I think it's time to put the camera away.
Okay, we gotta go. We're making them nervous. Hey, Jana.
Hi.
So after a little seal encounter, we decided that was time to leave Shelter Island. So we left Shelter and paddled across the channel So that's where we were, over there by Shelter Island. And this is Erin Island. So we're just kind of cruising along Erin. Plan on going around that point and camping on the south side tonight. So, and then the peninsula in the distance, that's the Mendenhall Peninsula, I don't know.
Mendenhall.
Anyway, just around, or Lena Point, just around that is Auk Harbor, Auk Bay. I guess Auk Bay. So anyway, we'll paddle up Auk Bay and back to the boat shop tomorrow. Well, we made it. We made it to the Erin Island campsite. This site comes with a charcoal grill even, it looks like. Some benches, but it feels good to be on land. It was a rough, technical morning of paddling. Okay, it is Friday afternoon. We're still on Erin Island. We set up camp. It's back through there. We'll show you that later. Anyway, we got a chance to rest and have lunch. And now we're just exploring our island, our private island, Erin Island. And we got these berries. Those are baneberries. Jana looked one, said it was bitter. We don't eat those. And then Jana found these berries. These look like grapes. I had one. I didn't think it was very good, but I'm gonna try it again. Yeah, I don't like that one. Alright, I gave those 2 tries and no thank you. There's more of those. Walking up our trail. Whoa, look at that! Look what we found. This state is the best. I don't know that I'm smart enough not to trust a rope swing in the middle of nowhere. We tried those berries, those are gross.
I found watermelon berries at the trail.
You found watermelon berries?
I did.
Are they good?
I think they did.
Alright. That's a good rope swing. Except don't hit your rump on the stump. Okay, well, physics and testing. I'll put my rump on the stump. And here we go. Whoa! Okay, we're gonna have fun here for a while. So, true to form, Jana is really good at foraging. She found us a snack. So which one's the good one? This red one?
Yeah, go for the bright red one.
Kind of flavorless.
Yeah, they've got a very faint watermelon flavor.
Good moisture.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not full of like water. It's like a jelly
Yeah.
with seeds. But they're edible.
Okay, so here we are, a little bit down our trail of food. And what did you find?
I don't know. Some variant of a raspberry, whatever it is.
It's big.
It's big.
How's it taste?
I don't know. I want to try it.
That one's good, huh? Oh. Those are good. Alright, we might be here for a little while. Signing out. I thought I was signing out, and I came over here to get some of these more raspberries, and then I found huckleberries, and these are some of the biggest and ripest huckleberries I've seen since we've been here. So we're gonna have a snack. So we found a lighthouse. There's Shelter Island. That's the channel we crossed this morning. Bunch of ships in it. We were trying to get to the north side of the island, but we got pinched out by vegetation, so we came down here and found this lighthouse, which is property of the Coast Guard and very cool. So we would have loved to bring our sandals. We wished that we had room, but we just didn't have the space to do it. So when our feet get hot with our muck boots, the nice thing is that we can come out here and stand in the ocean. And that has a wonderful cooling effect on my feet. I'm enjoying it. It's nice to have a half a day that we're not paddling. We can just kind of hang out and unwind and explore the beach. Standing up or laying down, whatever. Lots of barnacles. Tons of barnacle encrusted rocks. This is how Brent and Jana rest on a vacation. I also want to point out that we paddled more than 50 miles over the last 4 days. So it took a little while to get to the point where we needed to rest. But here we are, worn out and needing to rest. Barefoot on a beach, hanging out in Alaska.